G'day, Ben here from Ben's Cool Cab Servicing. I'm just here today to tell you about Highgate, a product sold by Highgate. It just rejuvenates seals and hoses in air conditioning systems. It also puts what they've explained to me, it puts a coating on the inside of the condenser which makes less friction, which therefore increases cooling capacity. I use Highgate in most of my jobs. The customers of European tractors especially like it because on hot days it's actually cooler in their cab. They notice a big difference, and the main reason I can put it down to is because the condensers on some European tractors only have a electric condenser fan, and when it's hot they really struggle. You put a bit of this in there, it does its magic and it drops the pressure on the high side down by, I've seen it up to 50 psi. So therefore the customer's happy because his vent temperature's cooler on all conditions and all temperatures of the day. Also, customers that have got vehicles that might only use them 3 months of the year, they've noticed over the years since they've had it, they've had to replace compressors every 3 years, 2 years, because the seals bugger up in the compressor and therefore we can't hold vacuum to regas them. Put a bit of this in. I've done jobs 4 years ago, 5 years ago in these same tractors that just get used once or twice a month, and it keeps the seals lubricated and all the O-rings through the whole system and minimises leaks, helps stop leaks. I've had old hoses where you see they're a bit iffy. Put a bit of this in there, puts a nice coating on the inside and stops leaks. I've seen it on sprayers, especially sprayers where the motor's right out the back with the condenser and the evaporator is in the cab, which there could be up to 6 to 7 meters hoses running back and forth. Put some of this in there, improves the vent temperature by 2 degrees, decreases the vent temperature by 2 degrees I should say. So the way I use Highgate is I actually run it through my AgriCold. I put it in the tracer fluid bottle in my AgriCold, which pumps it straight into the machine I'm servicing. But the other way they can do it, and as it comes, is with this injector tool. So basically you fire up the aircon, put this on the low pressure side. There's markings on the side to work out how many grams you need to put in. It's 30 millilitres per kilo of refrigerant gas is the equivalent, what you're supposed to put in it, the ratio. And then you just wind the handle down when the air conditioner is running and it just goes through the system and you put it in. And then they also come with complimentary air fresheners for the cab. You hang one of them in the cab. Happy customers every day. Highgate does come at an extra cost for my customers, but the value they get out of it, they reckon it's well worth it, and it's just, over time, it just pays for itself. Once they've used it once, they'll go and put it in every tractor they've got. It's a well recommended product, and I wouldn't recommend anything else.